like, I want to be Hannah Montana when I grow up. I want to be Miranda, Taylor, and Hannah Montana. But if there's a song like House That Built Me that comes along, I'm going to take it.
We need to go get the songwriters drunk and then we'll get all day.
Just ask them about Riley Green and see what's going on.
Hey ladies! Welcome back to another episode of Ladies Love Country.
Alison, Nichols, welcome to Ladies Love Country. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Really good. We're here in Nashville. We're at the BMG office and we are going to be taking you through a brand new kind of concept for Ladies Love Country, really behind the scenes of what it's like to be a songwriter in Nashville, which is really exciting. Yeah.
Can we start off and ask, how did you get into songwriting?
Well, I think I wrote my first song when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
It was not good, but I just remember wanting to create all the time. Like, I used to draw a lot, and I always wanted to, like, film movies and stuff, and then I just landed on songwriting, and then I just never stopped. And I feel like Taylor Swift kind of made that, like, I listened to Miranda Lambert a lot when I was, like, in first grade, maybe. And that Kerosene album kind of taught me how to write songs, and then Taylor Swift came out, and that's when I really realized, I was like, oh, that's how you like do a chorus and a verse and all that stuff. So that's, yeah.
Could you always play the guitar, or did you find then you were like, oh, I should probably learn how to
Oh yeah,
play
I just like to
instruments?
sing. Like, when I was growing up, I feel like my parents say I came out of the womb singing, so I was just singing all the time. Like, I had like way too much confidence. Like, I would sing all the time, like in front of anybody, like the people doing the dishwasher, like, you know, fixing the dishwasher, fixing the windows. I was just like singing, and they're like, oh my God, there's a kid screaming in the other room. But again, that was how it started. I learned piano because my mom is Korean, very intense about like classical music. Like, that's very like stereotypical. But so I started playing when I was 6. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And I play now and I love it. But I did learn guitar around 11 years old because of Taylor Swift. I was like, okay, I want to do that too. That's what I want to do.
Is there anyone in your family that's musical? Like what?
So no, not in my immediate family, but in my extended family, I'm actually cousins to Joe Diffie,
Oh wow.
the old country singer.
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
90s.
Wow.
No way, that's crazy.
So
okay, so there's definitely some country music
Genes.
in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to go to these family reunions in Arkansas, and that's how I learned that he was my cousin, because it's like this huge family reunion. There's like 200 people there sometimes, like it's every year.
Yeah.
And so we have like a whole cabin that's like the Diffies, and we just stay in like tents and trailers, but some of the families like have full-on cabins and stuff. And it's in this tiny town of like 39 people, which is like crazed. That's how I learned about country music and how to write, and that's how he learned as well. I used to hear stories about him playing guitar with all the family, because they like jam and they like have their fiddles and stuff.
That is
so
cool.
Really cute.
And so I started doing it like when I was 12, when I started learning guitar and stuff. So I started playing with them, and I was like this little like Asian girl, I guess, playing Taylor Swift while the other guys were playing like Merle Haggard and George Jones.
Do you think that you like kind of learnt like your songwriting like style or like from those times?
Yeah, I think so, because a lot of it was really traditional, like really traditional. At the time, I was like a kid, and I was like, this is so old. And now I look back, and I feel like my childhood was like a Dolly Parton, Merle Haggard fever dream, so all of it is just ingrained in the way that I write.
Yeah.
Along with like the pop influences, like Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah.
I was obsessed with
We're
her.
in the Hannah Montana era.
Great
Yeah,
influence.
That's what made me really want to do it. I was like, I want to be Hannah Montana when I grow up. I want to be Miranda, Taylor, and Hannah Montana.
I love that. And so when you go into a songwriting room, do you have a ritual or like something you do before you go into a room that like gets you prepared for that songwrite, or are you just more you go into the room ready to go?
I just go with the
Go.
flow. Sometimes I have an idea like the night before That's how like my ADHD works. It's like I'll never be able to sit down and be like, okay, this is my 30 minutes on the week that I like think of ideas. Like that's not how it happens.
Yeah.
It's always like the night before
Yeah.
or the morning of, and that's usually how my best songs actually come out. So,
Spontaneously.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you write them in your notes page? Is
Yes,
that what you
I
normally
have
do?
notes with like really horrible ideas and some maybe good ideas, but that's what the co-writers I feel like are great at. Is sometimes I come in, I'm like, this is the worst idea I've ever heard of. It's really stupid, and then I'll say it, and they'll like be like, actually, there's something to that. Maybe we can figure something out. And that's happened before, where I just thought it was a bad idea, and it turned out to be maybe a good one.
And so are you writing down like ideas for like the name of the song or like the chorus, or like is it like just a concept or an idea about like what you want to sing about, or is it like how does it work?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
So I have this folder, song ideas,
Okay.
and there's some from other people that like I started writing this the other day.
Do you want to read some out, or are they top secret?
I mean, they're not top secret. Maybe I'll
Maybe
like.
one that you've
Some
already
of them
written.
are really stupid. Like, please don't judge me. That's why I like
There's no
don't
judgment.
even want to. Like, I don't show people this. But I just thought since y'all aren't other writers, I'm like, it's
Oh,
fine.
well, only if you're
You're not gonna
comfortable with what you
steal
want.
it.
No, trust me. We're not. Yeah, let's just put this on the table. We are not musically talented at all. So this is purely just like an educational session.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is stuff I just like hear on TV or like see on TikTok or something. Like someone's talking and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I wrote down my next humiliation ship. I thought that was funny. I haven't written that song yet, but
Yeah.
that's just like, that's the kind of stuff I write down. I wrote down red receipts because I don't know.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I feel like people are leaving me
That
on
sounds
red
relatable.
left and right.
So then would you go into a room and be like, okay, I have this idea, red receipts. And then would you then start with a lyric about that? Or do you kind of brainstorm like what you're trying to get out of that?
I feel like I'm a broader idea person, so I come in, like, I wrote this song Hoops a few years ago. But I wrote this song called Hoops, and I remember sitting in my room and just being like, what is something that I've gone through where you like find something and I wanted some dramatic like story where you find something and you realize that you're being cheated on. And I was like, oh, earrings. Like that's always, and my favorite are hoops. So I wrote that song and I brought it to some of my co-writers and we kind of rewrote the whole thing because it wasn't totally formulated, but I just wanted to like show them what I was thinking, and I just wrote down hoops and like wrote down some of the concepts behind it.
So
And
normally you do lyrics first and then the melody and music will kind of come after? Or when you're writing down these lyrics, are you already kind of having like a tune in your head, if that makes sense?
You edit
That's-
the voice note?
Sometimes, yeah, I have
Okay.
to, or else I'll
Okay.
forget
Yeah, I was
everything.
like, how do you like
I voice note, write them down. I do it. It's like all different kinds of things. It just depends on how it's coming to you. So like when I'm by myself, that's how it happens. It's all simultaneous. I'm like na na na, and like saying the words at the same time. But when I'm in a co-write, I can't. When you're trying to work with other people, it's easier for us to think of a melody first. That's just how I work.
Okay.
And then I can like fit the words into that. That's usually, like, you get a feel, especially with a track person in the room. They'll be like, I'll say an idea, or the other writer has a better idea, or whoever's idea we go with that day, then the track person will be like, what, do we feel like this? Is it like fun? Are we like doing a sad thing? And they'll just play a few tracks and we'll kind of go with that. And the top liner, which is sometimes me, but sometimes it's somebody else who's better at it than me. So I just released a song called Box Wine Problems, and that came about because I had it in my notes. I wrote down Box Wine Problems, and this one I didn't actually have a track person in the room. It was just me and Will Rambo, who's my producer, and my manager, who's Cherie Austin, we started out writing.
Amazing.
And we became such good friends and she brought me to BMG, and then we just kind of became manager and artist. So it's kind of funny when I'm like, yeah, I write with my manager sometimes. People are like, what? That's weird. But no. So I wrote it with them. I came to their house we were celebrating actually the record deal that I had just signed. So I went to their house and we had some wine, and I was like, we just got in the writing mood, I guess. Cherie just started singing something. She was like, drink it down to the bottom, because we were drinking. She's like, fill it up to the top. She's like, I don't know what that means, but I love it. And so we started kind of going with that, and I was like, oh, I have the perfect hook for this. It's called Box Wine Problems. And that's how that started.
Wow. And so you talked about top line before, or is it top line? Is that what you call it? So in that scenario, is someone the top line?
Yeah, I guess Cherie was when she started singing that melody. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's a melody person, so a lot of times she can listen to a track and just start singing a melody, and sometimes I'm like, and sometimes I'm like, I love it. And we'll just like kind of collaborate on that.
And what's in a track? When you talk about a track, is that like musical instruments all together, or what are you hearing when you say like they give you different tracks?
Yeah, it depends on the track person. Sometimes they start off with a guitar, and then they start recording that guitar once we're like, okay, we like where this is going. Or they have tracks prepared.
Okay, yeah.
Or they'll go on Splice and like pick out some tracks. Do you know what Splice is?
No.
So it's like a website that they all use that has pre-made tracks that anyone can use.
Right,
They're like not copyrighted, I guess. And so a lot of track people use that just to like lay down a demo, and which is like, do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is a recording before the master, to show like the song, and they will just take some of those, or they'll play it themselves. It really depends on the track person. So actually, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter is all Splice tracks, so you can like find them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And for you personally, do you feel like you want to be involved in all of your songs that you write, or is there like, are you just like open to any song as an artist?
If I feel a song that's written by anybody else, I will take it and run. I care that it's personal, but I don't care enough. I don't have an ego about being the songwriter.
Yeah.
I love writing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the songs that I write come from me, and that's why they're compelling. But if there's a song like House That Built Me that comes along, I'm going to take it. The demo, sometimes it's day of, if there's a track person in the room. Yeah, so a lot of times at the end of writes, I'll do a vocal so that they can like lay that down and work on the track, and they can send it to me. And if I really think the demo's like finished, I'll go take it to my label and A&R and have them listen to it, and also send it to publishing so that they have it like in a file and can pitch it to people or not.
Yeah.
And that's just a way, I guess, to inform whoever's gonna do the master what the song sounds like, what the feel is, and everything.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not what you're gonna release.
Yeah. Okay.
And sometimes people do release it. Like if they end up, if the demo's just like perfect, then they'll do it.
With a song title, in all the like the songs that you sung yesterday, do you have song titles already for those, or is that something that comes later, or right at the start, or?
Well, usually like at the top of, we do Google Docs a lot, so at the top of the Google Doc, it'll be like the rough name of it. Usually we just go with like whatever the hook is, like Box Wine Problems, that's the hook, that's the name of the song. I'm also coming out with a song called All Heaven Broke Loose that did have a track guy, so that was a different scenario. And that title I came up with in the car on the way to the right. I know, like literally, I was like, and I was probably like hungover or something, and I was just like, and but it just like came to me, and we ended up titling it that and making that the hook. So I don't really know. That's such a good question. I don't usually end up changing the titles, but some people like a really artsy title and like want to take like one word from the song.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I find so interesting is like some songs will repeat like the same lyric so many times, but then they'll pick a lyric that's only said once in the the song. But I'm like, sometimes it like works really well, and I'm just like, it's so curious as to why someone would do that versus like the same lyric that you're saying like in every chorus kind of thing.
I think that's very like artsy fartsy. I love that. Like I love songs like that.
Yeah.
But for me right now, I think also as a new artist, I want people to like be able to find the song.
Yeah.
So
if you hear it once, you kind of want to know what the title of the song is.
Because I remember when I was a kid, like even like people will just like say the wrong name if it's like whatever reminds them of it. Cause when I was a kid, I was like, the best of the both worlds is the best song I've ever heard. And people would be like, I love You Get the Limo Out Front. Yeah. Like they think that's the name of the song. So I guess it's just whatever like reminds people of the song maybe is the best title. I don't know.
Sometimes there's like a lot of like you basically like pour your heart out, right? You tell these people like everything about you.
Yeah.
Right? Like like you're giving them like personal like information and stories and like feelings. Like does that like make a difference to like the quality of the song or like how the write goes if you have a good relationship with the team?
Yes.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like I trust very few people, I think, and it takes a really long time to find that kind of chemistry. Yeah. I mean, I'll go into writes with people, I'll have to know them, like, at least have written once for me to, like, really open up. Yeah. But I will go in, and I feel like there's, like, trust in this town that if you're gonna go and blab someone's stuff, like, people just aren't gonna write with you. So everyone just kind of keeps it to themselves. So you kind of do know that no one's gonna go around. I mean, there's always some, and you're like, but no one's really gonna go around and tell people your stuff. So you go in, and they're like, "What's going on with you? Like, are you okay? Like, any guys? Like, any boys? How's your ex? Like." Stuff so like that.
Have the tea. That's what I was thinking. I was like, they're all probably walking around Nashville like, I know this. I know that.
Literally, way too
We
much.
need to go get the songwriters drunk and then we'll get all the tea.
Just ask them about Riley Green and see what's going on.
What would be a red flag that you'd be like, I wouldn't want to work or like wouldn't want to songwrite with that someone?
Just if I don't have chemistry, I guess, or like get along or... I mean, I get along with everybody, but sometimes someone will say something that I'm just like, I don't like that, the way that you talked about that woman.
Yes.
Or something. You know, like, but that doesn't usually happen. Most of the songwriters here are great. I don't have that experience very often. It has happened, but not often.
That's good.
And they better be really good if they're going to just talk like that.
You want to try to have her take you through a writing?
Yeah, can we try?
If you want to.
We can try. It's just it can be very funny. It's just like, it's not serious. No, do you have an idea?
Let's use one of your ideas.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to
You guys gotta throw out an idea.
Yeah.
So you're gonna walk in and then you wanna like have like a little chat with the writers and the team.
You're like, how are you?
Yeah. I'm good. And
What are you going through lately?
I'm jet lagged.
Oh my goodness, I have an idea.
This is how it goes, literally.
No.
Grace's problem is she goes for guys that are too young for her. I think this is what the song needs to be about. It's about going for guys that are not your age.
I have a young soul. I genuinely do. It's gonna become a problem because I'm getting older.
And they're not getting older. She keeps being like, yeah, but in 5 years he'll be that. And I'm like, yeah, but you will be 5 years older.
This is great. This is great material. I love this.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm hoping this one doesn't get cut.
What if it did? You guys made money on it.
So do you do the verse first? Is that what you would normally do?
It
Or
just depends. It really
Yeah.
depends. I feel like most writers, including me, will go straight to the chorus just to like get that broader idea down because the
Yeah.
verses are usually more like detailed and it so depends on the person. Like some people sit in the corner and just like mind their own business and they're like watching and then they'll be like, what about this? And then they'll say like the best thing you've ever heard in your entire life. And so you're like, you've just been sitting there quiet and you just wrote the whole song. All right, that's fine, let's go. Like, so there's people that are like literally genius like that. And then there's people that won't shut up, that are literally like, no, like what do we do now? And I'm like, I can't hear myself think, let's move on. And we love them for it.
Yeah.
That's how everybody's process is so different. So, and I love the energy in the room. Sometimes writes are just so chill. You're just like writing, everyone's like low energy and you're like, all right, we wrote a good song today. And sometimes it's like Phil and he's like running around jumping for joy. He's like, that's great. Because some writes you're like carrying the ship and sometimes like the other writers you're like, why? You're like, am I, like, I feel bad getting credit on this, you know, sometimes, like, sometimes there's people in the room, it's like, everything you thought of was better than me, like, everything, so, like, but it's just different, and that's why Nashville's so great. Like, I heard Hardy say this one time, he was like, the great thing about Nashville is that you can rely on your other writers some days when you're just not feeling it, and you're not feeling right, and then
They can lean on you on the days that, like,
exactly,
you're not
and
feeling.
so the equal split makes sense in that regard. Like you're still gonna get your credit because a different day you carried the whole right.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
So yeah.
I'm obsessed with bridges. Like they're my favorite parts of songs. Like my favorite songs are basically because I love the bridge so much.
Wait till you hear the bridge.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always saying to Grace, I'm like, just wait for it.
I think bridges are so making a comeback right now.
Oh, 100%.
Wait, were they not?
I don't know. I feel like when I first came to town about 5 years ago, it was very like, no bridge. We don't need a bridge because like we want the song to be quick. We don't want to like make it any longer than it already is. Like people's attention spans, whatever. And now I feel like it's.
Is it Taylor Swift?
I think maybe. I think that's part of it. And I think also TikTok maybe is like bringing back bridges.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a good bridge.
Okay,
I'm obsessed with it.
But then if you listen to some like Morgan Wallen songs or like Megan Maroney, they have like these 2-line bridges like just to like kind of wrap the song up together and be like, this is like for Becky in the back that like does not understand anything. Like it just goes whoosh. Here is exactly what we're saying, okay? I've noticed that about some like more like pop like country songs. They're like, here's 2 lines to explain exactly what we're talking about. Now back to the chorus.
Becky in the back is feeling so seen.
She's the Bachelorette. She doesn't know what's going on at all.
She is a woo girl.
They are on Broadway.
We were told last night that Nashville is Woo Town.
Woo Girl Town.
Because every person on the street's like, woo!
Yeah, no, that's what I think Becky is. I say that in writes all the time. I'm like, I feel like we need a line like right here just to explain it for Becky in the back. But that's okay. Honestly, if Becky doesn't understand the song, but she loves it, I don't care.
Becky will be streaming your song over and over again. That is all that matters.
We love Becky.
Actually, we love her.
We do.
That's why we write the lines, just for her.
Yeah, this one's for Becky. Yeah, this one.
This one's for you, Becky.
Bill was just.
Oh,
Phil!
Welcome to the party, Phil! Yeah, you're big in the hot seat, Phil.
You're bigger.
You're in the hot seat.
Is this what you'd normally do when you come into a room?
She would normally say something, right?
Yeah, like that sucks.
We should do like a theme song for you guys.
Oh, we should.
That's
a good idea.
What sort of guitar is it?
Ladies love country.
Lady love country. Lady love country. Boys. Lady love country. Okay. I got very. It's too high.
Yeah, down a little bit.
Okay. I know you like it. You like it.
Not minor though. That's a little sad.
We're happy. We like happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I'll take the capo off.
Yeah, get rid of that. Actually, I'm gonna take that before I lose it.
That happened the other day to me where Kix Brooks took my capo, like,
That pisses me off.
and I was like, and I had like a show for Liz Rose, like, to play, like, and anyway, I was like, dude, can I give my capo back? But he was filming something, so it was like, it was very weird. Sorry.
Was it a special capo?
It was.
Okay.
Really?
And you still haven't got it back?
No, I got it back.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I was like, had to be like across town to play a show.
Oh.
It was just stressful.
How long have you lived in Nashville?
18 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Long
Yeah.
time.
Wow.
How many songs have you written?
A lot. I used to do kids music for ABC. So
Really?
I did like 87 kids records
Whoa.
with ABC with Nat Waller. You got it. Lady love country. Ladies love country. Ladies love country. Yeah, yeah. Come on, ladies. Ladies love country. Ladies love country. Ladies love country. Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Perfect.
Let's cut that shit.
I like how we just repeated the same thing over and over.
No,
But
it's perfect.
that's all we needed, right?
Yeah.
The theme. It's like
It's
30
done.
seconds.
Can we take it? Do we have to
Yeah.
pay you? Or?
No. It's good. It's
We
good.
just said that on the
Oh,
record.
yeah. Don't tell my publisher.
We are recording.
Don't tell my publisher next door. It's good though, right? That's what we do.
That's all you do.
That's all we do.
That's as easy as it is.
It just like
every time.
comes to us.
Not that easy.
It's so easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's super easy for Phil because he's a genius, but for the rest of us.
Okay, so it comes from the lyrics. That's how you kind of come up with it. Like the tune kind of like
We like always write down stuff like all the time, like in
I'm
hopefully.
always like writing stuff down,
Hopefully,
I feel
like if you're talking to me just in normal conversation, like out at a bar, like
Yeah.
we probably write something down, don't we?
Yeah, so I said that earlier.
How many
actually,
times
at
during
the
a
bar.
week would you say this could be a good song?
Um,
Like in everyday life? Would you say on the daily?
Some days I write 2 songs, so twice a day. But all the time. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
all the time.
It's kind
all
of like I feel like it's kind of what you're looking for all the time.
yeah. And you never know when the magic's gonna.
Sometimes it goes right over my head though, and someone's
Yeah.
like, "That's a good song idea," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
Glad you picked that one up.
Well, like it's like people like different songs, like we like different
Yeah.
titles. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
How
But-
blunt do you have to be if you're like, no, I don't like that?
There's a
we-
way to say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some of the writers that I've written with for years, like that we sometimes can get in like actual heated discussions,
Yeah.
and we go away being like, we're still best friends. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Like a
nothing.
sibling
And
kind of
honest-
relationship.
Yeah,
And I'll
honest-
be like,
honestly,
I
that-
really don't think that that's it. And they're like, I really do. And sometimes they're right.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to go home and just be like, all right, I'm just going to sleep on it for this whole week.
And honestly, that's good because it means everyone cares about the song.
Yeah.
So it's like there's almost good moments in a write where it's like a little hostile, like because you
passion,
know
like,
because
yeah.
you know everyone is invested, like
Yeah.
and not just settling and like
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing, but some people fight more, some don't. Like it's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you a fighter?
I like it when I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like
I wouldn't say you're.
I care about it. Like,
Yeah, I think you care, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that you get in. I've never seen you get really heated.
No, I try not to, but I try to listen too, because obviously, like, co-writing is like, it's important. Like, how she speaks is like different to me, and it's probably right, you know, because she's out there doing her thing in her life, and
Sometimes
you know, it's just like different with
wrong.
different people, you know, and sometimes it takes like just supporting someone and talking through and listening and
compromise.
trying to spurt out words that they might get to where they want to go. So it's like writing songs is weird, isn't it? It's so weird, but so fun.
It's so hard. I was trying to explain the songwriting process, and then everything I said, I was like, but it's different for everyone.
Yeah. There's no like magic formula. It's just, and it's like a lot of what feels good. Where's it come from? Who knows? It's thank you, whoever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It really is like that sometimes, like, because the idea just pops in your head, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, or just hearing a chord and it spurts a word, you know, like.
Yeah, it is.
And when you write a great song, it's the best feeling in the world.
Do you ever feel like you have to like, you know, like not feeling like very creative or like, you know, in the zone, and you like have to like go out and like live life a little bit to like get ideas, or like? Do you work with a lot of young artists?
I feel like you can make a song out of any word.
Okay.
Really, like, and maybe that's like me being a veteran songwriter now. Like, not that I'm a veteran, but you know what I mean. Like, I've been doing it like almost like 25 years, something. So it's like, I feel like any title you could try and make a hit somehow. Like, I don't feel like you can get bogged down on, hey, we got to think of a great title.
Yeah.
Like, because anything on the radio could be like
A hit. Yeah.
Yeah, if you write it well.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you find when you came to Nashville, because you're Australian, sometimes you were like saying words or like phrases differently, and you had to adjust your
Well, I think a lot of people mishear when I say a lyric, and like it'd be like, "Oh man, I love that," and then it's like, "That is not what I said." But thank you. Like it happens all the time. Like Americans like don't understand us fully. Yeah.
I feel like that. I'm like across the table, and I'm like, you did not hear what I said.
Yeah. I mean, totally. Like some of my best lines ever were like, not what I said. God, I wish I could remember the theme song. It was good. It's on camera though, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Don't worry, we're taking it.
Yeah.
Girl, it's like, wait, what is it?
Ladies
Ladies
Love
Love
Country.
Country.
Love country.
But I can't remember the melody. It was so good
that
though.
was it.
Yeah. It was?
We got it.
Ladies love country.
Ladies love country, country. Ladies love country.
Yeah, or something.
That's
good.
it, right
That was
there.
good.
That is the theme song. With that in it as well. That's actually
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Been a pleasure. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
I feel like the first theme song was awesome.
That's a wrap on this week's episode of Ladies Love Country.
If you laughed, learned something, or just love a bit of chaos, give us a follow, leave us a review.
You'll find us on Instagram and TikTok at Ladies Love Country for extra gossip and behind the scenes cowboy grade nonsense.
Until next time, keep your boots on.
And your playlist loud.
Yeah!